What if I told you that one of the best performing ETFs over the past several years isn't the one making all the headlines? While investors constantly debate whether to buy the S&P 500, chase the latest AI stock, or hunt for the next big winner, one ETF has quietly been outperforming many popular investment choices without attracting nearly as much attention. That ETF is SCHG, the Schwab US Large Cap Growth ETF. But here's the interesting part. Its success isn't just because it owns companies like Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, and Amazon. There's a deeper reason why SCHG has been quietly crushing the market, and understanding that reason could completely change how you build your long-term portfolio. Stay until the end because I'll also explain the biggest mistake many investors make when buying SCHG, and how you can potentially avoid it. If you enjoy straightforward investing content without the hype, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and let me know in the comments whether you own SCHG or you're thinking about adding it to your portfolio. Let's get started. Why SCHG doesn't get enough attention. SCHG is an interesting ETF because it isn't flashy. Unlike some thematic ETFs that focus only on artificial intelligence, robotics, blockchain, or electric vehicles, SCHG simply tracks large-cap growth companies in the United States. That sounds almost boring. Yet boring has often been incredibly profitable. Many investors underestimate how powerful consistent exposure to dominant businesses can be. SCHG doesn't need to predict the next industry. It simply owns companies that are already leading their industries while continuing to grow revenue, earnings, and cash flow faster than most of the market. Over time, those characteristics have translated into impressive long-term performance. The secret behind SCHG's outperformance. Many people assume SCHG has outperformed simply because of technology stocks. That's only part of the story. The real advantage is its focus on companies that possess multiple growth engines simultaneously. Think about companies like Microsoft. It isn't just Windows anymore. It has Azure cloud computing, artificial intelligence, enterprise software, gaming, business productivity, cybersecurity. Each business supports the others. The same idea applies to companies like Amazon. It's no longer just an online retailer. It's cloud computing, digital advertising, artificial intelligence, logistics, streaming entertainment, healthcare initiatives. This diversification within individual companies creates multiple opportunities for long-term growth. SCHG isn't betting on one trend. It's betting on companies capable of adapting to many future trends. That's a subtle but important distinction. Growth creates compounding. One concept investors often overlook is how growth compounds. Imagine two businesses. Company A grows earnings by 5% every year. Company B grows earnings by 20%. After several years, the difference becomes enormous. Stock prices eventually tend to follow earnings growth. That's why growth investing can produce extraordinary returns over long periods. SCHG focuses on companies that consistently demonstrate that ability. It's not about finding the next lottery ticket stock. It's about owning businesses that continue becoming larger, more profitable, and more valuable year after year. But isn't SCHG too concentrated? This is where many investors become nervous. Yes, SCHG has significant exposure to large technology and communication companies. Critics argue that it's too concentrated. But here's another perspective. The world's most successful companies naturally become larger over time. Market leadership isn't an accident. The biggest companies often have enormous competitive advantages. Strong balance sheets, massive research budgets, global customer bases, powerful brands, high profit margins. Could those companies eventually slow down? Absolutely. Nothing grows forever. But history shows that many dominant businesses remain dominant much longer than investors expect. That's one reason SCHG has continued outperforming despite repeated predictions that growth stocks were about to collapse. If you're finding this analysis helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps the channel reach more investors who enjoy long-term investing discussions like this one. The hidden risk most investors ignore. Now let's talk about something many SCHG investors overlook. The biggest risk isn't necessarily SCHG itself. It's investor behavior. Imagine buying SCHG after it has already experienced a huge rally. Then the market falls 20%. Many investors panic. They sell. Months later, the market recovers. They buy back at higher prices. This cycle destroys returns. SCHG rewards patience more than perfect timing. Growth investing often experiences larger swings than broad market investing. If you cannot tolerate volatility, you may struggle to hold SCHG during difficult periods. The ETF hasn't been successful because it never declines. It's been successful because investors who stayed invested through those declines benefited from the recoveries. Should SCHG replace the S&P 500? This is one of the most common questions investors ask. The answer depends on your goals. If you want maximum diversification, the S&P 500 remains an excellent core investment. But if your objective is long-term capital appreciation and you're comfortable with somewhat higher volatility, SCHG can provide stronger growth potential. Many experienced investors don't choose one or the other. Instead, they combine them. For example, pairing SCHG with a broad market ETF or even a dividend-focused ETF like SCHD allows investors to balance growth and income while reducing reliance on any single investment style. The key isn't finding the perfect ETF. It's building a portfolio that you can confidently hold through both bull and bear markets. Why SCHG may continue winning. Looking ahead, several long-term trends could continue supporting SCHG's holdings. Artificial intelligence is still in its early stages. Cloud computing continues expanding. Digital payments keep replacing cash. Cybersecurity demand continues rising. Healthcare innovation is accelerating. Businesses increasingly rely on software and automation. Many of SCHG's largest companies are positioned at the center of these transformations. That doesn't guarantee future outperformance. Markets are unpredictable. But owning businesses driving global innovation gives investors exposure to some of the strongest economic trends of the coming decades. That's one reason SCHG continues attracting long-term investors despite periodic market volatility. In conclusion, SCHG isn't exciting because it promises quick riches. It's exciting because it quietly does something many investors underestimate. It consistently owns some of the world's strongest businesses while allowing compounding to work over decades. Sometimes the best investments aren't the loudest. They're the ones quietly executing year after year while everyone else is chasing the next headline. If you're investing for the next 10, 20, or even 30 years, understanding how ETFs like SCHG fit into a diversified portfolio could make a meaningful difference in your long-term results. What do you think? Do you believe SCHG will continue outperforming over the next decade, or do you think value stocks are due for a comeback? Share your thoughts in the comments. I read as many as I can, and I'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and share it with a friend or family member who wants to become a smarter long-term investor. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.